What is happening? This isn't real. There is blood in the streets.
I thought all EV stocks would just go up forever.
But that EV hype channel said I would be rich. This is impossible. I'm losing all my money. I told you. Well, what is going on out there? Luke here today, and I know a lot of you guys are really frustrated investors right now. I mean, why have some stocks recovered so quickly and others are falling with no end in sight? I mean, is the market rigged? Are the suits screwing us over? And what the heck is going on in general? But don't worry about it, I got you covered. We're gonna talk about what exactly is going on, how you can fight those nasty suits in the market in general, and I'll tell you exactly why this is actually an incredible opportunity. And all I ask for in return is that you gently tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're wanting to take your investing to the next level without spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars in some cases, consider signing up for the private group. We just did a deep dive on Lucid specifically and got into all the nitty-gritty details about what is going on and where that stock is going. And you get deep dives like that and a ton more that I'll talk about at the end of the video, so stick around to hear more about that. But we need to jump into this like right now. So why the heck has Tesla and Palantir and others like that have fallen like 40%, and yet others like Lucid and Bingo and QuantumScape are down like 60%, 70% or more, and basically showing no signs of life? And on the flip side, you have Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and others like that only falling, 10%, 15, maybe 20%, and they've already made up most of their losses. Oh, and then there's the boring stocks like Berkshire that are up almost 20% for the year so far. Is it because the market is rigged by rich guys and we should all just go away and not even bother investing? I believe bailing is an absolute, complete, and total mistake, and those that are getting out at the worst time. They are missing out on an opportunity to build actual wealth, and I will explain exactly why that is in just a minute. But first, let me address the question of if the market is rigged against you, and are the suits actually screwing you? And the answer to that question is, no, the market is not rigged, but the suits are absolutely out to screw everyone, including themselves and their mom. I mean, literally, these guys will screw anyone. And that didn't sound right. You guys know what I mean. The good news is, if you stay away from the hype trains, you do your proper due diligence, and you keep emotions completely out of your investing, they cannot touch you over the long term. Now, if you don't do your due diligence and you FOMO buy at the top and then you panic sell as it's falling because you're trying to cut your losses, they actually got you twice. So it's critical you do your due diligence and keep emotions out of your investing. And also keep in mind they are trying to screw everyone, but you don't have to play their game their way, and the game itself is not rigged against you. So if the market's not rigged, why have all the stocks we love fallen more than the ones the suits own? And of course, theirs have recovered faster and ours are still falling. To answer that question, let me tell you exactly how almost every correction plays out from start until the end, and it will be much clearer why things are falling like they are right now. When the market gets overheated, which we clearly were in February with margin being at all-time highs, valuations being completely out of whack, and every indicator was flashing trouble ahead. So inevitably, we have a pullback or a correction where stocks overall go down, but each category moves drastically different. Safety stocks generally run up during corrections, which is why Warren Buffett is up 20% on the year so far in like 4 months. He probably didn't even know that a correction was happening. Then great established stocks like Apple, Amazon, and companies like that recover next. Then great and profitable growth stocks like Tesla are next in line, and that's followed closely by not profitable but huge revenue growing stocks. And then eventually we get the high growth stocks and speculative stocks like Bingo and CCIV and ChargePoint and a bunch of other stocks like that. Now that is not 100%, and of course each stock is different, but that is a general picture of how a recovery goes after a correction. Many people made the mistake of having a portfolio that consisted of Lucid, ChargePoint, NEO, QuantumScape, and a bunch of other speculative or high growth stocks making up the bulk of their portfolio, and maybe they had some Tesla thrown in there too. That is a recipe for a short-term bloodbath in your portfolio. Tesla is the most stable of the bunch that we just mentioned, and Tesla is the most volatile large cap stock in the market. And all the rest of those companies I mentioned and many more like them are years away from turning a profit, much less being proven winners like Tesla. So they were going to get hammered in a correction. However, this is also where the biggest opportunity lies as well. While according to the numbers, most of the retail investors have fled, there have been some amazing deals on the type stocks we all love to pick up. So they fled right when the amazing deals started happening. Times like this is where real wealth is built, because you can pick up great stocks on a discount, and you can also correct some mistakes you may have made and move on to better stocks and make your portfolio stronger. In the end, this is where it's your time to show the suits that you aren't playing their game and you're going to build real wealth whether they like it or not. But if you're struggling with what is a good price for a stock, or how to know when a stock is overvalued, or when to sell, or when to buy a stock, I have a course you can take for free that will walk you through how to value a company, when to buy, when to sell, and everything in between. Oh, you want an infinite money loop? I got a course on that too for free. We also have a great Discord, some awesome tools that you can download, from trackers to valuation tools. We got exclusive videos, my watch list with price targets, and know immediately if I buy or sell anything, and you get direct access to me to ask me anything you want, and there's actually a ton more that I know that I'm forgetting. So check out the private group and see if it's right for you. It's the first link down in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.